As you guys know, I have been officially let go from FaZe Clan.
Big announcement ended up coming out from FaZe.
Officially been kicked from FaZe.
Am no longer a part of FaZe Clan.
I can sit here and cry about it, maybe even question why this all happened to me. But in all reality, FaZe Clan has been the biggest blessing for me. Even through all the ups and downs, we got the bans, got the hate, got the lawsuit. But it's my story and I will take it with me for the rest of my life. As you guys know, I've literally been playing video games for as long as I can remember. Started off with my family, they all got me into a bunch of different games. And after that, I started streaming on Twitch illegally at the age of 9. Everyone told me I was naive or stupid. The same way all the different FaZe members got hated on every time they wanted to try something new. Because to be the first at something or leading down a new trail, people will always question you for it. In the same way Banks and the decisions of FaZe Clan are being questioned right now. And I know their decisions are just not being understood by the rest of the people right now. But you have to do something a little crazy. You have to go against the crowd. For me to start gaining traction, it took me streaming for a year with little to no viewers. But I didn't care. I didn't care about the viewers. I did it because I loved it. I enjoyed streaming. I loved waking up, turning on the stream, hopping on Fortnite, and just playing for hours. And at that age, at that time, I could not care less how many viewers I had, could not care less what the results were like. I just loved it. When you start to do something for over a year, you start to get pretty good at it, regardless of your age. Before my Twitch started doing well, there would be a bunch of those like little Fortnite montage clip YouTube posters, and they would come into my stream often, and they would take all my clips, take all my content, and then post it on YouTube with my face and clickbait me basically. Being that young of a person in their YouTube videos, I don't know, they were putting me as like 9 years old or 11 years old, which I was. But being 9 or 11 years old and shitting on a bunch of pro players, that started to gain traction. Eventually, contracts started lining up at my door. SSG, TSM, probably a bunch of contracts that I didn't even know about. But I waited and waited, and eventually, FaZe Clan. To be honest, me and my family had no idea what was going on. We just landed in America from Romania 6 years prior with little to no understanding of English. How are we gonna read a contract? But FaZeClan was the only brand that offered me a contract, and I could clearly see that they wanted me to win. They wanted me to come up. They didn't want to take anything from me. They just wanted to boost me. They saw me at my young age, and they wanted me to be an inspiration to all of you. They saw my story as exactly what FaZeClan was. Even is. FaZe is a group that inspires you to push past your boundaries. And soon enough, it happened. I joined FaZe Clan. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. I opened up a box on stream that they sent me, and then I flew out to LA, met everybody, made a video about it, and yes, got 20 million views. 20 million people watched that video. And yeah, maybe you thought it was cringe, maybe you thought it was stupid, maybe you thought it was corny, but I was 11 years old, had no clue what was going on, and all I was doing was just living every kid's dream. I grew to millions of subscribers as fast as somebody probably ever will be able to. And I don't know, like, it's honestly crazy to me. I'm still like trying to grasp the reality of what happened. I was an 11-year-old kid that hit 2 million followers in a year. The first day I got on Instagram, I had 100,000 followers, and then I jumped into the pool and yada yada yada. But that is insane to me. I was everywhere on the news. There were a bunch of news articles about me. And honestly, it was really overwhelming. But I had FaZe Clan and my family with me, so I was in great hands. Like, what do you even do when all of that happens? I grew to so many millions of followers in such a rapid time. I had no idea how to create content, had no idea what to do with my followers. I was lost. And keep in mind, I was only 11 years old. I couldn't even say my real age just so I wouldn't get banned. But I had FaZe. And I also wanted to give the biggest shout out to Kay and Jarvis. It took me and my older brother into their world and then held our hand through every step of the journey. We could not have done it without them. Even then, I didn't understand much of what was going on. But my older brother, the GOAT, He dropped everything he was doing and came to help me make this dream flourish. Knowing nothing about the social media space, he decided to take things into his own hands. From coming up with every video idea across 3 different channels, managing the editing, doing all the shoots, writing scripts, he was doing it all. And I would not have been able to do it without him. That being said, shout out to my brother, No Cloud Chris. I love you, G. We're gonna run this shit up again. But that wasn't everyone that assisted in my growth as a FaZe member. My old manager making sure we were always good legally and not getting over by anybody. Then we had all the FaZe members who were always down to hop on a call, jump in a video, help us film, connect. They were always there for us. It truly felt like being part of a family away from my own. And I don't think anything will ever beat the feeling of being every FaZe member's little brother. The amount of love they always gave me, I will remember that forever. For the past few years, FaZe Clan has been on a bit of a decline, and being in that time without the necessary guidance because lots of people were being laid off and I'd have a new manager every now and then, I was stuck. I couldn't evolve, and I really wanted to move on to the next step. I did not want to be stuck making kid content, but I will always have a positive outlook on life. I'm going to take this more of a blessing than anything else. FaZe Clan is just pressuring me to become the best person I can be right now. And it's helping me realize that sometimes you just have to let go of it all, shed everything from your past, and be reborn again into something new. For a while, you guys have known that I have taken a step away from content. And with constant attempts at trying to come back, I was just never able to find that love I used to have. But maybe FaZe has the right idea. Maybe it's time I redefine who I am completely. I will recreate myself by throwing myself into the unknown again. Just doing things because I love to do them, with no guarantee behind anything. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be a part of FaZe Clan again. Thank you for everything. I can say with 100% certainty, I am probably the luckiest kid ever. I don't think another kid will ever be able to experience exactly what I went through, and FaZe Clan made that possible. They gifted me a once-in-a-lifetime experience. That being said, I think it's time I do what I do best, inspiring people to chase the impossible, to create themselves into the person they wish to be. To go from that 9-year-old in his mom's basement hitting Fortnite trick shots into becoming a global sensation. Now that that's all been said, it's time for the new high sky to be born. I'll be cooking up some crazy stuff for y'all soon, so make sure y'all got noties on for everything. Make sure you guys go follow my Twitch, turn on noties for that, because I'll be streaming a lot. Go follow my Instagram, go follow my Twitter, of course, subscribe to the YouTube. But yeah, I'm not gonna end this video off promoting myself, so I wanted to say thank you to everybody behind the screens. I know I got a lot of support from FaZe, my family, everybody else around me, but none of this would have been possible without you guys watching right now. So thank you for being here with me every step of the journey, watching me find myself, and just always giving me a reason to show up. I truly love you guys. I appreciate everything you have done for me. Oh, and one more thing. FaZe the f up.
If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.